How did you think this paired up to Twilight?
It kicked Twilight in the balls. Welcome to another edition of The Chopping Block. I'm Mark.
I'm
This is Julian.
So what movie did we go see today, man?
Underworld. What's the Rise of the Lycans?
Underworld, Rise of the Lycans. This is a prequel to the other two Underworld movies, kind of continuing the franchise. A couple of the cast members are back. Michael Sheen and Bill Nighy are back.
Yes. They're pretty much about it.
And the black guy. I have no idea what his name is, but if you go see the movie, you'll recognize him.
I'll have to watch the first two again.
Yeah.
I have to say, don't take this as the review entirely. This movie drained me. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. It was like if I was at my house and I sat down on the couch and just turned the TV on. I just watched it. I don't have any complaints other than there was a little bit of a lack of them turning into werewolves or lycans, especially when they're fighting to be lycans, I guess. A little bit. It had a lot less romance than Twilight, but it had more vampire story.
Well, if Twilight was puppy love, this was doggy style. You gotta give it credit. I mean, this had everything that Twilight was missing. I mean, it had the things that Twilight alluded to. This film had, and it had great action in it. And I think if you like the kind of gore, real brutal slaying kind of action style, I would say go see it. However, the camera was just a little too close to what was going on.
It was really close, really shaky cam. He says there was a decent amount of gore, and I say, Well, all I seen was people getting their throats cut. People getting their throats cut on the side. People getting their throats cut on the back of their neck. You've seen that for real in the movie, and like I said, I was just there this time. I can't say I hate it. I don't really want to see it again. Yeah. I would say rent it, watch it at your house.
Again,
I would probably get up and maybe some popcorn, maybe sleep and do your homework.
I think it would be. I mean, I would say go see this in the theater. I don't know if it would translate well onto the small screen. It might. We'll have to wait and see. But I would say give it a chance. I think it's one of those movies that if you wait to come out on DVD and you see it on DVD, you're like, oh man, I wish I had seen it on the big screen. But then again, if you go see it in the theaters, you're like, why the fuck did I listen to Butcher House? You know, Chopping Block.
What I would do is I would wait and then go rent all three movies. I don't know, would you watch this one and then watch the first two, or would you watch the first two and then watch this one? I'd watch this one because it gives you the backstory, and then you would understand everything, maybe.
Yeah, I'd watch this one and then the other two. I mean, but
that's what I would do.
But then, you don't get to really appreciate. You find out that Victor, the kind of Don of the vampires, is sort of.
Don't use the word Don.
I would use it.
That's like.
All right.
I don't want this movie compared to the mafia that doesn't exist. Family.
All right. Well. He's the head of the organization, respectable business that is vampires. And so he's the head, and you don't really get to appreciate this new layer of character that was shown in this film. So I would say watch the other two first, and because this is really a prequel. It's not.
You get to see a lot of not blinking in this movie.
Oh yeah. Great effects. I mean, I like this movie. I think if you were a fan of a great film called American Werewolf in London, You're gonna love this, especially if you saw that.
Like I said, we're going to disagree on this one.
Okay.
It's like set to disagree.
I agree. Yeah, I agree that we're disagreeing.
Yes.
I say it was pretty good. I mean, for what I was.
Who cares? If you're a fan of American Werewolf in London, go rent that movie and watch it instead.
All right. Well. Okay. So, I think that's about it.
It's pretty much a wrap for us today.
Leave a comment. And
I've been up all day. I'm really tired.
Yeah.
That could be why, but I really doubt it. Leave a comment, like he said.
Yeah.
Subscribe. We need your love and hopefully money one day. That's a wrap, I guess.
All right. Sounds good. See you guys next time.